When I first started working out, I believed a lot of things that turned out to be completely wrong. And honestly, I still hear people saying some of these at school all the time. The problem is that believing these myths can slow down your progress and make fitness way more confusing than it needs to be. So today, I'm breaking down 5 fitness myths teenagers still believe. Myth number 1, lifting weights will stunt your growth. If you've ever told somebody, especially an adult, that you've been to the gym before, you've probably heard this one. When I first started, people would tell me that lifting weights would make me shorter or stop me from growing. But that's not really how it works. If lifting weights would automatically make people shorter, then professional athletes who started training young would all be tiny. The real problem isn't lifting weights. That can actually help make you grow taller. The problem is bad technique. If you have bad technique, you could hurt yourself and possibly hurt your growth plates, which is what actually can stop you from growing. But this can happen in any sport. If you're lifting with good form and good common sense, lifting weights isn't gonna magically make you grow shorter. Now let's talk about a myth that costs people more progress than almost anything else. Myth number 2 is that you need supplements to build muscle. A lot of beginners think that they need a cabinet full of powders, pills, and fancy products before they can make progress. But the truth is, most of your results come from these 3 things: training hard, eating enough food, and getting enough sleep. That's it. Protein powder can help you hit your protein goal, but it's basically just food in powdered form. If your diet, training, and sleep are bad, supplements aren't gonna save you. Focus on the basics first. Myth number 3 is that more workouts always means more gains. When I first got into fitness, I thought I needed to train as much as possible. But your body doesn't grow while you're lifting, it grows while it's recovering. That's why sleep matters so much. That's why rest days matter. And that's why doing 5 hours of random workouts every day usually isn't it either. You need enough training to challenge your body, but you also need enough recovery and sleep to actually adapt and grow. This next myth is probably one of the most common fitness myths on the entire internet. 1001, 1002. Fitness myth number 4 is that if you do thousands of crunches, you're gonna get abs. But that's simply not true. Abs are made in the kitchen. So if you don't focus on your diet, you're not gonna lose enough fat to have visible abs. While working out your abs is also important to grow your abs and make them strong, they won't be visible unless you have a low enough fat percentage. This last myth is that if you're not sore, the workout didn't work. So I used to believe this one too, and after every workout, I asked myself if I was sore. Um, but soreness isn't really the best measure of progress. Sometimes you'll be sore, and sometimes you just won't. What matters more is whether you're getting stronger progressively. Are you adding reps? Are you adding weight? Are your lifts improving? Those things matter way more than how sore you feel the next day. So those are 5 fitness myths that way too many teenagers believe. If you've heard any of those myths before, let me know in the comments. And if you're trying to build muscle, get stronger, and improve yourself, consider subscribing because that is what this channel is all about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.